Hello, Ray Wigley. I'm here with the blonde bomber, Ebanie Bridges. How are you, Ebanie?
I'm good, thanks, Ray. How are you?
Very good, Ebanie. You're a two-time Golden Gloves champion,
Yep.
and you're currently unbeaten as a bantamweight, Ebanie. Now, you just recently went to the USA to see Jamal Charlo fight Dennis Hogan in the WBC middleweight title fight. But you've had some great news from over there. You're going to make your American debut in February. Can you tell me a bit about that?
Yeah, so obviously I went over there to support Dennis Hogan. You know, show love from the Aussies and give him a lot of support. It was really cool. While I was over there, I met up with some people. Made some meetings with some managers, and yeah, I ended up signing with David McWater of Split Teeth Management.
Okay.
Who he also
He trains Lopez?
No, he manages TFM Lopez and a bunch of other fighters. He's right there. He's been nominated for Manager of the Year in 2019, so he won nominations for that. So yeah, and he's actually just joined forces with Brian Cohen, who's now going to be part of the whole part of Split T as well. And Brian Cohen is pretty much renowned, known for managing females. So he's like pretty much the #1 manager of females. He has about 15 girls at the moment that he's managing. He's had like 28, 30 world champions. Right. So David, experience, and in the female industry, which is like his niche. So him working with David, because David usually looks after the males. So he's bringing on Brian, who's obviously the best in the biz, and so now he's got this awesome team. Which is just really, really exciting. So I signed with them. Came back and they got me a fight in February 8th in Indiana, in America. And the girl's name? I'm fighting Crystal Hoyt.
Okay, she's got 15 fights on her.
Yeah, she has 15 fights. Yeah, she's been around. She's fought Heather Hardy. She's fought Ebanie. So she's fought some good ones. Yeah, she's fought some top names. And she's tough. She's very durable. So I'm looking for a really good fight.
She's on YouTube.
Yeah, she's on YouTube. Yeah, and I'm looking for a fight that I can learn, because I want to learn. Right. And because she's durable and she's very experienced, I know, and she has a really nice, pro style. I know that I'm going to be able to, it's going to be a tough fight, and I'm going to learn from it. So, come out with a win. That's the plan.
No, that's a Louis DiBella promotion, right?
It is. Yeah, Louis DiBella is associated with Louis DiBella, so he has a lot to do with it. So. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. We've got another couple of girls fighting on that card as well. We've got Dee Hobbs coming from Queensland, coming over to fight
for the world title.
Yeah, for a world title.
IBF light welterweight title.
Yeah, she's fighting Mary McGee, which is which is Brian Cohen's another one of Brian Cohen's girls. So one of my manager's girls. So that'll be cool. But I'll be.
So we're going to see a lot of you in the USA fight, right?
Yeah, well, that's the plan. Yeah. So I've signed with these guys that are in America. They're based out of New York. That's pretty much the plan, get over there as much as I can, hopefully.
It's a 5-year contract?
It is a 5-year contract, and I'm hoping for another fight in March, maybe get back over there in March and back it up.
We're going to keep you busy?
Yeah, that's the plan, I need to keep me busy. I'm just starting out now, I think, especially at the early years of your career, it's really important to stay busy and, build that experience and all that kind of stuff. So.
Did you train in the American gym, one of the American gyms?
Yeah, I was trained at Andre Rozier's gym.
New York?
New York, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, okay.
It was pretty cool. It was really, I met him. I actually met Andre at the Hogan fight, and introduced myself, and I asked him if I could come down there and train. He gave me a little bit of a look up and down. He's like, he goes, we train serious down there in the dungeon, and I'm like, yeah, you don't judge me by my looks. So I go, I'm going to outwork everyone there.
You come to fight.
It was a great experience. I think I'm very welcome back there. Yeah, so
So they seen you work out.
Oh yeah, man.
You didn't spar over there?
No, but one of the coaches there, Lenny Wilson, he held the pads for me for about an hour. I think they tried to break me. You can't break me. No. And he was like, oh, you got to do skipping. We're doing skipping, and I've done like 3 rounds, and I'm like, okay, cool. Is that it? And he's like, oh no, we do 6 here. Is that okay? And I go, no, I'm gonna do 7 just for you.
You should have picked up some weights. They wouldn't realise what sort of weights you could pick up.
I know.
By the way, what sort of weights could you bench press?
Me?
Yeah.
When I was bodybuilding, you mean? Maybe like 70 kilos. I used to do like 25 kilo incline dumbbell presses. I didn't do much chest press, to be honest. No. Probably looks like it, but I didn't. It's all push-ups, no. Yeah. More of a squatter.
Yeah, so what sort of weights did you squat?
I used to squat 130 kilos for like 8 reps.
That's great.
Yeah, it was very strong. My legs were very strong. 110 kilo deadlifts, and we're talking like, you know, the 8 rep range. We're not talking, you know, these little.
Do you do any weights now? Lighter weights?
I do a little bit. I do strength and conditioning with Ethos Performance. Where he does some. It's more explosive. It's not heavy. It's more lighter and fast for explosive power.
Yeah.
So it's definitely not like down to bodybuilding. You know.
Well, that's great. Ebanie, now you just had a win up in Queensland.
Yeah.
Could you tell me about that victory up there? It was a second round stoppage.
It was a second round stoppage. I was a little bit disappointed with it because I like punching on, and I was kind of like, oh, I'm just warming up, like I want to keep going, but you know, it's all learning, and for that fight, I think we talked about it. I wanted to go into that fight, you know, with my patience and picking my shots, and you know, and I did. I picked my shots really well, and they were very effective. So I mean, I think that's what it came down to. It's like the better you can pick them, the less energy you have to use. Yeah. But I'm not used to that, so I was like, oh, but I just want to keep punching. But nah, it was good. It's all learning.
Good exposure for you because that was a pay-per-view show.
That was
all over Australia.
Yeah. It was on a Mundine undercard, so it was really good. Yeah, no, awesome fight. You know, I was ready to go again straight after it, so I'm really excited to get back in there in February.
Well, that's fantastic news. Ebanie, well, we're very pleased that you're forging ahead, and they're going to see you over in the USA now. Because you're a YouTube star now, some of your videos attract over 100,000 views, so you're getting very well known.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you know, every time I go over there, I'm lucky I get the guys, you know, they've recognised me, and I get a good interview at the weigh-ins, or I get an interview at the fights, and then, you know, just rolls on from that. And
I think because you've got a good knowledge of boxing, Ebanie, that they make a beeline for you.
Well, I think
so. Because they get some good comments on you.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, it's like, you know, I've talked previously, like, you know, I love boxing, I watch it, I analyse it, I study it, you know, so if you ask me questions about boxing and the fights, you know, I'll give you my professional analytical view. Right. And it tends to always be right.
Plus being a high school teacher.
Yeah.
You've got a bit upstairs to go start with.
Yeah, high school math teacher. Yeah.
There you go. So you've got to get the right money, right?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Well, thanks, Ebanie, and we'll talk soon.
Thank you.